We are here. We are here. Go ahead,
Welcome
bro.
back to Abundance Thursdays with myself, Gualter Amarelo, and the great Vinney Smile Chopra. Vinney was just telling me about one of his students who now owns $300 million worth of real estate. So sorry, Vinney, carry on, man. You were just telling me.
Oh, I'm so proud of him, brother. And just to not reveal the name and everything, but he invited me to be at his conference, which is starting to think about September of next year. Hold on. See, big entrepreneurs, they're always planning ahead. They're always looking at how can we get our business to go to the next level and next level and next level. I'm so fascinated to see his emails and his company, how it's grown in last 3 years. And I mean, it's such a wonderful feeling for a coach or a mentor like me to really see the success in just 3 years. 300 million, maybe will be 500 million pretty soon. And everybody's so happy, all his investors and his updates. I mean, it's just A class operation, A class, and I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. People keeping me in touch. A lot of students, they do well and they fly away. They're like eagles. They fly away and so forth. But it's good to really keep in touch with. So if anybody who has really learned from me for the last 7 years or so, guys, reach out to Vinney. Come back to my inner circle, mastermind and all, and show your successes and share with my current students how you are making it happen.
I like that. That is an open heart and the abundance mindset. And a lot of it is
Ah,
because you know that when people hear stories of other people's success, it recharges them. It gets them going again to do things, which leads me into Wealth Principle 45. Today,
mhm.
we're talking about assets that charge your time, your energy, and also obviously your income streams, things that boost your major goals in life, which should be more time with family, friends. Uh,
Yes.
when you first, I texted you about this. We were talking about the book, Richest Man in Babylon.
In,
This
in,
book,
in Babylon, yes.
and you said there's a couple of stories you like. So I want to dive into one of those later on in the call. But so Wealth Principle
Sure.
45: invest in assets that increase time, energy, and income streams. How long have you known that energy was important, Vinny? For everybody who doesn't know, Vinny has managed currently $1.6 billion in multifamily real estate. He's got two
I want to
$100
clarify
million dollar
that. I was
funds.
listening. I've been listening to that one. I do want to say we are a little over billion, where I'm general partner. I've own the loans and this and that. Then 600 million is my LP position. So I want to clarify with everybody. I don't have the whole under my portfolio. I want to be very straightforward. And it's like over a million, like in the portfolio. We have sold a lot in the good times. We still own a lot. We are buying more, building more. But that point, 600 million is my LP positions, which is a lot of people on the internet, they combine all of them, and they say, we own all
I've seen
that.
it.
I don't want to. I never want to mislead anybody, you know.
I'm trying to find your book. Your first book was, what did it say? It said 600 million.
250, no,
250 was the
250
first
million,
version. Yeah.
then 500, now a billion. So my new Amazon book now, Apartment Syndication Made Easy, has 1 billion written over there. $7 to a portfolio. I'm not a billionaire. I want to clarify that too, everybody.
You're not a net worth billionaire, but you manage $1 billion.
Yeah.
Well, that's like undercover billionaire. When you look at that show, there was two people. Well, like one was a real estate agent who'd sold $1 billion in real estate. That's not even close to what you've accomplished. And that, in a way, was
No,
considered billionaire. So
I appreciate that. And I have a lot of investments in startups and other, clubs and this and other things which I don't count. I only talk about real estate. But it's good to really invest money. This principle is
yeah.
so important, what we are discussing today, brother, because it's not what you earn, it's what you keep and invest.
I
See,
like that.
that's the beauty of it. I started a new show for everybody. And Vinny's got so much time. Hey, that's the beauty of it. How can I give back? How can I give more and more and more of myself? My wife doesn't like it, but she's very believable. 43 years we've been married. She knows that Vinny's going to get up at 3 o'clock to get things done, or 4 o'clock in the morning to get things done. So I started a new show with the two TV hosts, which will be going all over the world. It's on Wednesdays. We are recording the show 8 a.m. or 9 a.m. on Wednesday, and they're going to put it into the channels that afternoon. 4 p.m. I think is the time, Eastern time, and it's on mentoring the youth, which is what I've been thinking about for a long time. I even have a youth academy at Kajabi, which I give free access to everybody. But we didn't really go too far. We got few lectures over there, but this is going to be a 1 hour show, 1 hour show, which is going to be all for the youth to pick up ideas and really excel in all their lives and be a better educated person financially, along with academically, so that they can get into real estate and other avenues and become an entrepreneur at a young age. That's what my passion is, right from the elementary, junior high, high school, college. If we could train the mind, I wish I had known that, which I didn't, but I want to pay back, and pay forward is the word. And I'm so fascinated about this weekly show, 1 hour show, mentoring the youth with my co-host.
I like it. And I got to go back to the billionaire thing. I'm still going to call you a billionaire. I'm still going to put it out there because I'm manifesting it. And the fact that you're managing or you're a part of 1.6 billion, and then you have the two $100 million funds. I'm doing the math. I'm doing the math on leverage. You're about to take down another $1 billion of assets.
Yes.
So like at some point it's coming. All right, next 5 to 6 years. 5 to 6 years.
Yes.
That's an all day.
You got to be excited about what you're doing. I turned 71. I'm telling you, I've got so much energy. This morning I was talking to a loan broker from Florida. He says, Vinny, I could hear the energy from you. I'm looking for a hard money loan for 11 million or 12 million. And I just gave him all the things and everything. He says, I can't believe it. I can just feel it, that who you are. I've not even met you yet.
That brings me right back to the principle. How important is it, or how did you come to the awareness that energy was something you could invest in, like that you could invest in your energy itself? How like, I know we're going to talk about time, we're going to talk about assets like cash flow and income streams, but how did you identify that energy was something you could invest in?
I'm so glad what you're saying. I mean, there is energy, outside energy and all, but outside energy is only coming to you if you have internal energy. Okay, let me just say that, because our attitude, our positivity, our mindset, everything that we are built, if we are able to generate some positivism, some enthusiasm, some energy, it's contagious, bro. It's contagious. You could walk into a room and people will be attracted to you. You could walk or you could talk on the phone. You're smiling, you're talking, you're jovial, you're, really with emphasis, telling everything, your intentions. You got to be passionate to communicate. Oh. This is the whole circle now, what we just talked about. Communication of energy, emitting energy through talk, see, through the mouth. That's it right there. We got to be the best keeper of the mouth. Wait. I just thought about yesterday on the show, on the youth mentoring show, I talked about we are so particular about material things. We are so particular about the iPhone, Android. We, clean it up. We keep it with us. We are, making sure that it's well taken care of, that it doesn't break, it
To
doesn't
keep the
fall
battery
down.
charged all the
Battery
way.
charged, brother, all the way. We buy a car. Hold on. We buy a car. I bought my first car, $700, Blue Maverick. I talk about it. I was taking so good care of that car. $700 worth only. Then we bought a home, $99,000 home, 3-bedroom, brand new. My wife and I, when we got married 43 years back, you know what? We were very, very taking good care of the lawn and inside and everything. Let me ask everybody, what are we doing to take care of the biggest asset that we have? It's not telephone, it's not car, it's not house, it's us.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Are we taking care of us? Are we taking care of the temple, our body, mind, and soul? Are we taking care? Are we the right custodian of us?
That's good.
Because that's the most valuable asset we got.
Vinney, right now you're hitting a point that is just so resonating with me. And I want everybody who's listening right now, if you're broke, if you're not making money, it could be because you don't have enough
Mhm.
energy. If you're not motivated in life, it could be because
Yes.
you're missing something that is helping your biggest
Mhm.
asset, which is your either your mindset or your body. And both are very
Ah,
intertwined, right? How you think
yes.
releases chemicals, releases,
Yes.
energy into the body. So
Yes.
this
Yes.
this principle of investing in assets that increase energy. So we could jump over to time and we could jump over to income streams. And we did start a
Yep.
little bit.
Yep.
So I apologize for those of you who are like, man, what you guys do 25 minutes? Yes, we do. And we're gonna it's probably shorter than normal, but right now, energy things I've found that are working for me, Vinny, and then you can give us yours because I know yours. You talked about it all the time. I've been doing yoga. Thanks to you. You've mentioned
Yes.
stretching,
Yes.
yoga, doing these
Yes.
things in the
Yes.
morning.
Yes.
I've been
Yes.
doing walking, and
Yes.
I've been weightlifting for the last year. All of this has given me so much more energy. I don't know that I'm at Vinny Chopra level yet, but it's starting to happen. And you do something very unique that I want you to talk about a little bit. Is you listen to chanting in the morning. This is something
Oh,
that I
I
don't think
do.
a lot of
I
people do.
do. I do, brother. Morning, when we get up in the morning, we need to be alive, not dead. Aha. What do I say? Why do I say that?
Whoa.
Hold on, hold on. I've talked about it and talked about it. And I hope everybody watching or listening to us today really get what I really mean by that. How many
I
of
gotta
us
stop you, Vinny.
get up in the
So everybody who's listening, if you're wondering why we're talking about energy, it's because the person with the highest energy wins the sale. The person with the highest energy raises the
totally,
capital.
to,
The person with the highest energy
hands
gets the
down,
property. So
hands
energy is
down.
important. So I want to make
Exactly.
sure that the person listening understands why this is relevant.
It's
Go ahead.
very relevant, brother. I mean, I hope you can feel in my, all these things I'm holding with one phone, my iPhone, one hand, and I'm so energetic, I'm so passionate. And when I talk with the Zoom, I don't like too many telephone calls at all during the day. All my appointments need to be on Zoom because I want to communicate and I want to send that energy to the other person. They will pick it up through the wire lines, through the Wi-Fi lines, and they would like to do business with me. And you will change your life too. If you are able to meet people, I like to do FaceTime. I've got a group of people. I press the camera, 7 people come on the line now. What? You could do through texting. If everybody's got iPhone, 7 people can be right there through FaceTime, through WhatsApp, through all these things. So use those cutting edge tools. But let me talk about energy because energy is what will get things done. Energy, when I say get up in the morning alive, not dead, because a lot of people are dead when they get up. They put on the snooze alarm 5 times. They, turn this way, that way, this way, that way, whatever. And then they say, okay, they're limping to the, to the bathroom, and then they look in the mirror and they are not happy about today. Literally, I'm telling you, they don't want to. They want to go back to bed. Let's just say that. But the people who are alive, they get up and they go to the bathroom and they do brush and they say, you are the best person. You slap yourself 2, 3 times. You say, wake up. I don't have to do it anymore because I am like this when I get up without coffee, brother, without coffee.
I love it.
And then I just brush my teeth. I look at, my hair are all over the place. I've got brush, and I've got 2 places in my master bedroom bathroom, and then outside in our living room bathroom also. I've got the whole setup duplicated. I don't want to disturb my wife. So when
Yep.
I leave our, bedroom, master bedroom, I close the door. then I'm into my element on the other side of our house, chanting, listening, doing exercise, and listening to positivity. And then I've got the whole setup of shaver and brushing and all, everything
Vinny,
duplicated.
I
Why
do the
not?
same exact thing. I'm on the whole other side of the house. I got the other bathroom that I use. It's quite like she can't hear a thing.
I love
It's
it.
so
I
clever.
love it.
So, and that's to prevent the problems for us, right? It's one
Oh
less
my
thing.
gosh. I just interviewed Love Doctor. I'm going to bring actually Love Doctor into our show. I will do that. I think it'll be so great to bring some people along with us, and then
I
three
like
of
that.
us
Yep,
can,
that's cool.
he's right there from Celebrations, Florida, brother.
He's
Not
right in
far.
town. I like it.
And he might be coming to the show too, to your summit, and you're on my summit, which is
Let's
going to be
go.
exciting. And the
100
cool
Millionaire
part is,
Summit coming up
yeah,
in
yes,
Orlando.
coming up, Orlando, right there, Orlando,
50 days
on
away.
November 3rd through the 5th. It's
You
going to
got
be
it.
exciting. It's going to be mind blowing. It's going to be life changing. It will be, because those people who are there in that room, they're going to get so excited, so excited, so excited, that they're going to be going back home on Monday and be writing down their goal and everything and blueprint which they got over the weekend. And they're going to change, because by minute, smaller changes is when we grow. And
It's that Vinny
everybody
Chopra
needs
energy in the room. They're gonna have that Vinny Chopra level of
2
smiling
days,
and
2 days, 2 days, not one day. Last year, it was
this is
only one day. I
double,
had my
double.
family vacation. Remember, I flew in right away to my 7 days vacation in Florida at St. George Island. I remember now. We had so
Vinny, do
much
you
fun
remember
with
when you
the,
took small vacations, 7 days? You just took 7 day vacations. Now you
yeah,
take
7 days.
21-day vacation.
21 days. I know. I leave again, brother. Are you ready? We are going to Sicily, Italy again, third time this year, into the Europe, and also Malta, Malta. Malta and Sicily will be gone for 16 or 18 days or something like that. That's
It's another
coming up
small
next month.
vacation.
That's coming up in next month too, brother.
I love this. So there's this concept of investing in time. Obviously, I know you're
Yes,
you're good at this because you hire a lot of people, you use all the applications. You're always telling me about AI apps that are coming out that we can save time
yes,
with. The
yes.
the concept of time, I think people miss, like, because you talking about like waking up dead. People spend their whole lives dead, and they're like, you only die once. It's like you only live
Yeah.
once. You die. A lot of people die every night, so like
Every night.
you're
Yes.
supposed to live during life. Time is
Yes.
extremely precious.
Yes.
Like millionaires and billionaires, all they focus on is the time. They don't focus on the
Time.
money anymore. What can a person right now, like applicably, somebody who's, let's say they're earning less than the standard income, like we're not talking about our
Sure.
high net worth friends anymore. We're talking $50,000, like somebody earning 50 grand
Mm-hmm.
a year. What
Uh-huh.
could they do to get more time in their lives?
Oh my gosh, you hit the nail on the head. See, time is money. We hear that. But is it time is money for you? Let me ask you, who is watching or listening or like that, if you're in a business of making money by serving clients or customers, how many customers did you serve last year? Or how many you served last month? Let's just talk about month, because it's good to break it down into quarters and then monthly. I believe in goal setting. That's the number one thing. So what you're going to do is you will figure out how much you made last year or what you made so far. Hey, third quarter is coming to an end. Within end of September is going to be third quarter gone. So what have you made so far? We should be looking at our financial statement every 2 weeks or every month for sure. What do I mean by that? You need to look at what your revenues are of your business. If you're a W 2 person, then you know what your salary is. Then you know that what's your side gig. When I say side gig, you better have a side gig. Don't just rely on W 2 and Social Security. That's going to make you broke. It will make you broke. I'm telling you, you cannot have the lifestyle what you want by just W 2 income. That's why I say work hard when you are 8 hours at the job, which only 4 hours are productive over there, by the way, even 3 hours, some of the studies say. But when you are coming home and things like that, you got to start a side hustle of flipping homes or wholesaling, real estate. It could be, starting as a I-tech company or whatever, or partnering with a good person, somebody that you grew up with or whatever, to bring cash flow income. Because by increasing the income from 50 to 60 to 80 to 90, if you're W2, it'll be hard to do it unless you get a lot of breaks and a lot of bonuses and all that. But what I was going to say is, brother, you got to be really, time is the money, but you got to use the after hour time from W2 job, or if you're an entrepreneur, figure out, go ahead and do it for me, if you will, today. Figure out how much time you spend today with clients who will bring you revenues and business. That's all. Okay, not anybody else in your organization, but you. How much time did you spend with the clients to close them, to educate them? Or how much time you spent in personal time in designing the flyers and marketing and all the things which will get you bigger number of clients in the hopper, in the funnel. And then you look at your ratio of what you are really doing. If you're seeing 100 people and closing only two, there is some mistake. There's something wrong. Maybe in big ticket items, when you're selling a $100,000 item or whatever, maybe closing like that. But usually closing should be much, much better. Look at your ratios. Sales ratios are so important in any business. Any business. Marketing is the engine. Marketing and sales is going to bring leads. But your job as a CEO of your life, of your business, of the people that you are visioning and your team players, you need to be the leader in that, to say, okay, what's our closing ratio? Why is it less? How can we improve? How can we get more people in the hopper, in the funnel? And that is the only way to increase sales and incomes and do the kind of lifestyle, the wealth building, the legacy, savings. See, that's what today's principle is. It's not what you earn, what you save, invest, and preserve, and let your money grow.
I like it, Vinny. You just said it, because I hear a lot of companies, especially when we're at 10x. Grant Cardone talks a lot about revenue. But revenue
Mm-hmm.
doesn't mean anything if you don't keep it all. Like, you can easily pull
No.
in 10 million, 20 million, but also spend
Yeah.
15 and 35 million. Like, you can spend more than you're making.
Ah,
It's very easy to do
yeah.
that in a business.
Very easy, brother. Very, very
Fascinating.
easy. And we need to be totally looking at the
Yep.
financial statement. If anybody needs financial statement, just brother Gualter
Yep.
has it,
We
or
got one. Yep.
I have it too. And I would love to give it to you, because you need to see what your assets are, what your liabilities are, and how much you are making last year, year before, and all. Are you on a good growth path? Because if you're not growing, you're dying.
I
Oh,
like this. So
see, the
if you're
thing is,
investing in sales, investing
yeah.
in the sales in your company, investing in your team, you end up
Mm-hmm.
with more time. It just, that's an
So
asset you
you
can
got
invest
it.
in that gives you all the time you want, because if sales are being
Exactly.
made, you've got the ability to go and invest in operations and other things to be fixed and taken care of.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
So
I
good,
mean,
brother.
we got to take care of it today. Don't postpone. See, that's the other thing.
Yep.
Brother Gualter and I talk about it. Do it now. Do it
Do it
now.
now.
Just do it. Hold on. Just do it was the Nike solution, right?
That's right.
I mean, the whole Magic Johnson. I mean, the thing is, just when you procrastinate, you are giving away time. When
Yep.
you are negative, you're giving away your time. When you're driving and not listening to a positive podcast like Vinny Chopra and Gualter show and everything, we are producing so much content every week. And there are a lot of great mentors and great speakers. If you're not listening to Jim Rohn or Zig Ziglar, or David Vincent Peale, or Les Brown. I mean, there are so many motivation speakers who can take you from one level to next level. Tony Robbins, you name it. There's so many of them,
And
right?
that
But
brings us to the do it now part.
yeah,
Right? Like, do it
yeah,
now. Income streams. When do people need to
yes,
invest, Vinny? As soon as they can, right? Like
as soon as, brother.
don't spend time on the market. Don't Don't time the market, spend time on the market.
Spend time, learn, educate. There is everything available free on the internet. But
Yep.
you be the most inquisitive lady or man, inquisitive. You got to ask questions. You got to take care of your life. You got to take care of your finances. Nobody's going to do it for you. You got to learn. You got to do it. I'm so happy because my partner, where we are doing the mentoring of the youth, I mentioned this broadcast in the starting. He's doing a show on Friday to empower the women. I love it. I love it. He does a show every day, every day. So that's the beauty of it. He wants me to come on Mondays also because that's on the business.
Business
It's
Mondays, man.
exciting.
Let's go.
It's exciting. It's exciting because you take care of your life, then life takes care of you. See,
True.
don't wither away. Don't wither away. I mentioned it yesterday also to the youth. Don't worry about people. Forgive and forget. Don't hold prejudices. Don't really think about, somebody did me wrong. Young people many times spend so much time with their wrong peers, and that contaminates them. Adults too. Oh my gosh, we are the sum total of five people. So if we are not stimulated by our peers, we should drop them or ask them to move up, because you need to have peers who are higher than you, who have higher net worths, higher incomes, higher thinking. They are really going places. Those should be the peer group that you need. But drop
Absolutely.
the others, drop the others. I'm sorry
Absolutely.
to say that, but they will bring you down. If you're not growing, you're stagnant. Stagnant is no good. It's no good, because that's decline. That's decline, really. And inflation, brother, you just said that, what to do with the money and everything. With inflation where it is, 100,000 is worth only 97. The rupee, if rupee is
93.
India.
It's worth 93.
Yeah, 93 with a
100,000
7%
worth
inflation
93,000
every year. Hold
every
on.
year.
If you look back, $1 was worth in 1933. I think I looked at the graph. What was $1 worth then? Now it's worth 32 pennies or something cents or
Yep.
something like that. It's amazing because you will lose unless you put your money in the safe preservation tools to
Yep.
make more money. If
Well,
you
even
can
the
earn
last 2
10,
years, the last 2 years,
yes, sir.
inflation combined for 2 years, 7 and 8%. You're talking 15%.
Yes.
That means $100,000 is worth $85,000 unless
$85. Yeah,
they
exactly.
invested in
It's
something that beat that. Like,
that
and this is,
beat
by the
it
way, not
and
a
make
pitch.
it more.
This is not a pitch.
Yeah,
This is go out
no,
and
it's not.
invest.
You
Go
want to put a
invest in something.
disclaimer. You want to say disclaimer. I got it.
Yeah,
With
not
my
financial
attorney said,
advice. I don't know what your
not
financial
financial
situation
advice.
is, but
It's for educational purposes only, and
that's right.
we only represent our views
Yeah.
only on this show.
But you got to invest
We
in
got it.
things that provide income streams. If you don't,
Yeah,
eventually you'll be old and you won't have income streams, and you'll still have to keep working. So if investing now, Richest Man in Babylon has a lot of good
yeah.
stories about that. I think everybody should listen to that book at least once in your life. Read it, listen to it. If you don't like
Please.
English, just let it blast over your head.
I was going to actually Google it, Richard, Man in Babylon. Maybe there is a video on it, YouTube.
Yep.
I always do. By the way, that's a hack I would love to share before we wrap up. Please, 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 anything you are looking for, YouTube search and Google search. There is a PDF, there is an audio, there is a video of everything that you want to really ask for. Literally. Actually, as a matter of fact, yesterday, my co-host Jim, yeah. Oh my gosh, I should know him. Sorry, Jim. Yeah, Jim Oliver. I think we are just brand new hosts, right? Together now. He's been doing it for over 30 years, TV shows. So he was very kind for me to bring into his fold and everything, and I'm very happy. But I just, and then of course Emerson also. But the key thing is there was strangest secret in the world. I think there is a book
I
called
love that book.
Strangest Secret in the
Yep.
World. I don't know
Love
if
that
you
book.
know about it.
I
Oh
do.
my gosh, I downloaded the copy yesterday, you know, and it's
That's
Amazing book.
that book was written by the guys who do all the audiobooks. The original
Oh,
company that did all the
really?
audiobooks. Yeah.
Oh, I
That
didn't
was
know that. I did. Oh my
I'll
gosh.
Google
I
who wrote
just,
it.
please, 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 let's put it also under our comment section. I think it'll be great if your team can keep on putting some
Earl
really good
Nightingale.
links.
Yep, that's Earl
Earl
Nightingale.
Nightingale. That's him. That's him. That's him.
Earl
Exactly.
Nightingale and
Exactly.
Conan. That was the name of the company that does all the
Ah,
audiobooks.
that's right. That's right. So please get that book because see, the thing is, you can change. We can all change. I want to change every day. I want to change. I want to absorb. I want to get better in everything that I do on a daily basis. And that is the name of the game. That's the name of the game to really be, don't have any ego. Don't have any ego. Don't have any negative in your mind. Even though you are, people say, Vinny, how can you be so negative and I mean, so positive? I do have negativism in my life. I do, but I don't dwell on it. I just try to face it. I'm having so many troubles, business, this, that, all that stuff, right? But do I talk about it? No. We got to find solutions. I mean, just now, I mean, I'm having difficulty with Palm Bay, yeah, Florida. I built 33%. I need a loan to finish the rest of the property, and the bank who was giving me loan did not come through. So I talked to the broker today. I also talked to Brother Bo. He's working on it right now also with his team to get me a loan. And Brother Mike, this morning, I mean, just in 15 minutes, he says, Vinny, I'm driving to your Merritt Island property today. He says, I want to go see what you're building. Punta Gorda is far away from him. He's in Orlando, but he'll go to Merritt Island today and watch it. I sent him the movie also of Punta Gorda and Cape Coral. He says, oh, it's going to be replica of this. I said, yeah, it will be total replica of
Oh,
this
those are great,
for
great products.
assisted senior living, brother. Yeah, yeah.
Yep,
I know
those
you
products
were
sound
with
great.
me. Remember one show many, many months back when I was in Florida? We did the show from Coral, I think. Cape
Yep.
Coral. Cape
The
Coral, very
pool
close to
rooms,
you.
the
Yeah,
multiple pools, the courtyards. What an amazing
yeah, yeah.
project. You did a great
Oh,
job with that
thank
one.
you. Thank you.
So
Thank you, brother.
for everybody who's
Yeah.
listening right now, if they want to find out about your projects, Vinny, where can they go to either apply to be an investor or learn about some of the projects? Just see the quality of the work that you do. What's the easiest way for somebody to find out about
Oh,
it?
the very easy way is to go to seniorlivinginvesting.co. I think it's the website. I did it because I'm writing a book which is going to be launched very soon. It's called Senior Living Investing Made Easy. Senior Living? No, investing. Oh my gosh, I don't even know my title.
I got a website for you. Go to
Yeah.
vinnychopra.com.
Yes,
vinnychopra.com is awesome.
vinnychopra.com. You got it. You got it. Monilinvest.com is another my site. Then another one is seniorlivinginvesting.co. I think that's
.co.
the one. Yeah, .co. We couldn't get the com. So, seniorlivinginvesting.co. That's right. That's the one. With my new book coming up, 280 pages. Oh my gosh. It just came back from my publishers. And, Gualter, you'll be seeing, Brother Mike also over there at the conference. He and his wife have accepted my invitation and yours, and they'll be coming. They are from Boca Raton.
Oh,
Boca Raton.
nice. They're just doing
Yeah.
the short little drive over.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, this works. Seniorlivinginvesting.co. Go check it
Yeah.
out.
That's it.
It's cool. You'll see Monil Senior Living right on there. Vinny,
Yes.
few words before we jump off. What do you want to send our folks at home, the alchemists, away with?
I would say definitely, guys, Alchemist Nation, brother Gualter is spreading so much knowledge and so many techniques to make you millionaires. And his quest is to make 100 millionaires. We talked about from 100 to 1,000 to 10,000 to 100,000 to a million millionaires. We can. It's all in the pursuit that if we made so many millionaires, they would again make more millionaires by association. It's the key, the fusion theory, we call it atom fusion theory. And Brother Gualter is now going into each city, and they're starting. Can you explain that again? so that I understand it too. Yeah,
I love
Gualter.
it. We currently have 264 cities that we service. We have 264 cities with events that happen every single month. We have, I
Yes.
think 60 of them have hosts, volunteers, and sponsors, and the rest, the other 200, we're adding volunteers right now. We're looking for people to help facilitate the process. And we send everybody to Your Millionaire Path, which is a free report to find out
Yeah.
how real estate can change your life, how to become a millionaire through real estate. It's a mission, man. It's
It's
expensive,
awesome.
it's
Awesome.
time consuming,
It's
but we have
it
a lot of
is.
great volunteers. There's a lot of great people in Optimum Station who are really helping it. And we have people
I
like you who are
love
really
it.
pushing the information out there,
Thank
making the
you.
platform valuable. So we
Thank
appreciate you,
you.
Benny. Thank you so much
Oh
for
my
all the
gosh.
donations
My
and
pleasure.
volunteering and yeah.
My pleasure, brother. My pleasure. I know in the Bay Area, definitely, please let me know so that we can start really big ones in Silicon Valley, in San Francisco, in the East Bay where I am. So we could have three different ones because of, the traffic and all that. So people will be easier. And maybe I will connect you with my brother, Bobby Sharma. He's got like 5,000 or 6,000 people, local people in his club, in the
I like it.
meetup group or something like that. I would love to introduce you to him. And he lives actually in Florida now. He moved there, but he was local. I know. A lot of people moving. Maybe Vinny will build a
Maybe
home
Vinny's
there.
building.
Yeah, no, not yet. But I've been thinking about, maybe my wife loves also Florida, but we love, this place right there. We live
How
right
can you beat
behind.
that?
Yeah,
How
we
can you
live
beat that,
right
Vinny?
in the back over there, next door to that. That's our neighbor. Next door is ours, and then two more neighbors, plastic surgeon and a Persian family and all. And then we have the our partners on this side. So it's good. It's fun. It's fun because you got to, achieving success. I'm not bragging about it, but the thing is, if you really goal set and you work hard and you really get your mindset right and you want to grow your businesses, you can move upward. Because I think I mentioned to you, 27 years we lived outside country club, 27 years, and we have a home there too. We didn't sell it, and it's bringing us 6,100 a month now. I think that's the rent. That's the rent,
And how many years have you
6,100.
lived inside the country club?
Oh, 4 years, brother.
So
2019
it
we
took you
bought
27
this.
years of looking at the country club
Yeah.
to get inside the country club.
That's the truth. That's the real truth. And my wife also says, you know what? I never knew we will be able to afford it to live in the country club, which we had few friends here. Now we have a lot of friends here. But, I said, God, maybe commercial real estate can get us the ticket. And now, we live in a nice $5 million home, which is amazing. And we bought it for only for three.
And
What?
not to point this out again, but you only started this with $1,000. You
thousand
started
dollar, brother.
this commercial real estate business.
2014.
Yeah,
2014, end of it, my second company, which is taken off like so much, 2014, November 19. I still have the date. For
it's
thousand
cool.
dollar, $1,000, I bought the asset in Texas and 191 units. That's where I put that thousand as my 30% of the equity into the deal, and we sold it, like for 4 million more or 5 million, and gave investors ton of money back and everything. Then kept on buying. So I've done 40 syndications and funds so far. That's a very simple story in my case. Very simple.
I love it. So Vinny, we've gone way longer than we normally do. I appreciate your time, man. I thank you for sticking around and doing all of this and all this extra
No,
information.
thank you so much,
For
Gualter.
those of you at
Again,
home,
please
you just got a
remember,
lot.
you got to. I hope you really go back and share this episode with other people who could get something out of it. Even if you send it to one person or two people, you'll be spreading the good word. And meet us again, Abundance Mindset Show with Vinny and Gualter, brother, right there, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern Time, every Thursday morning. Every Thursday morning. God bless you all.
Here's to your success. We have a choice. I always work with the best. We'll see you on the next one. Cheers,
See
Vinny.
you.